Varron Hale was elected in what historians would later call a perfectly normal election, except for the part where everyone forgot to read the fine print. The fine print, as it turned out, allowed Hale to interpret the phrase executive authority as broadly as one might interpret the phrase all-you-can-eat buffet. He began as a charismatic reformer. He ended as a man who insisted the national anthem be rewritten to include 3 verses about his posture. Citizens tolerated it at first. Democracies are resilient, after all, until they aren't, and until the leader starts referring to himself as the people's eternal justice and retribution, which is a title that should have raised more eyebrows than it did. The real trouble began with Jax Marlin, host of The Midnight Circuit, a popular late-night show famous for its blend of political satire, celebrity interviews, and occasional demonstrations of how to cook noodles using only a hairdryer. One night, Jax delivered a monologue that would echo through history.
Chancellor Hale says he's protecting democracy, which is true, in the same way a dragon protects a princess by locking her in a tower and breathing fire on it.
The audience laughed. The studio AI laughed. Even the laugh track laughed, which was concerning because it wasn't programmed to do so. The algorithm, Hale's predictive AI, did not laugh. It flagged the monologue as potentially destabilizing humor, which was one level below revolutionary knock-knock joke and one above sarcasm with intent to inspire. Hale ordered Jax's arrest. The Harmony Guard arrived at the studio to find Jax gone, replaced by a cardboard cutout holding a sign that read, "Back in 5 minutes." Or never. Hard to say. The algorithm began issuing increasingly unhelpful reports. Public trust evaporating. Approval rating imaginary. Likelihood of regime longevity depends on definition of longevity. Hale demanded recalculations. The algorithm recalculated. Likelihood of regime longevity 0.004%. Hale unplugged it. It continued speaking. This was widely considered a bad sign. Citizens, emboldened by Jax's monologue, began expressing opinions again, something Hale had hoped to phase out by 2030. Teachers replaced Hale's portrait with motivational posters featuring penguins. Bus drivers announced stops using interpretive dance. The Ministry of Truth went on strike, citing creative exhaustion and a lack of narrative direction. The Harmony Guard, tired of arresting people for insufficient enthusiasm, began misplacing their handcuffs. Some misplaced them on purpose. Some misplaced them on each other. Hale attempted a national address to restore order.
My loyal Americans, I am speaking to you tonight to put to rest the unrest that is poisoning our nation.
Unfortunately, Jax hacked the broadcast and replaced Hale's speech with a montage of Hale adjusting his tie. The nation laughed, practicing smiles and whispering,
You are the storm, Varron.
Hale did not. Hale retreated to his Fortress Palace ballroom, a structure he claimed was architecturally invincible. It was not. The architect had used budget-friendly materials, including recycled cardboard and something labeled structural-ish foam, which was never paid for. As protesters surrounded the palace, Hale activated the emergency escape tunnel. It led directly into the municipal recycling center. He emerged to face with sanitation workers who had been on break. They stared.
Mr. President, you're not recyclable.
Besides, you're unwanted and unauthorized personnel. You'll have to leave.
They didn't arrest him. They simply pointed him toward the exit. Hale was escorted gently, like a malfunctioning appliance, to the Capitol Mall, where the Supreme Court ruled that the people of the nation would hold a special election to vote to remove him from office. The vote was unanimous, except for one abstention from a man who thought he was voting for a bake sale. Jax Marlin became Minister of Public Discourse, a role dedicated to ensuring no leader ever again tried to trademark the word democracy. The algorithm was repurposed to recommend movies.
Although temperatures will dip tonight, tomorrow will be sunny, with temperatures in the 50s.
Predict weather incorrectly.
Okay, I was wrong. Good news for Taurus.
And generate horoscopes
Bad news for Virgo.
that were oddly accurate. And the people learned a lesson.
George Wilson, pay attention!
Tyranny doesn't fall when the people grow angry. It falls when the people stop pretending it's normal. And when it's not, it's the right and the duty of the people to gather and protest and to petition the government for change. When the government fails to protect the people, in the end, it's up to the people to choose what's right for America.